It's the exciting adventures of the team known as Chaos on the gaming moon of Lucky Luna, Trip Odometer.
A kind of lilac humanoid, kind of a Jason Statham-looking individual.
Chase variant.
A human-looking person, but she has teal, about just above shoulder-length hair that then forms into a pair of cat-like ears at the top of her head that are also that teal color.
Bazooka Beaver.
Bazooka Beaver is in line for food, or probably at the front of concessions, going, "Do y'all have fried pickles?"
And Killsphere.
Killsphere is a sort of floating ball about the size of a croquet ball.
Have been hired for an impossible-sounding job. The job wasn't to rob the casino. It said steal the casino. Now aboard the top of the world casino, our heroes are ready to reclaim the stolen ship. But wherever they go, chaos follows.
What is the security setup?
Anything that you have on you will be confiscated, and then anything that you try to use your smart matter for while on the ship, it will not allow you to turn it into it. I did notice what could potentially be a flaw. If they think they're getting robbed, their security forces will be positioned to guard the vault and the money itself.
We might be able to pull this off by doing a fake heist.
If you want me to pretend to be security guard, I'm happy to put my military expertise to use there.
And I'm a high roller.
Chasella de variant?
What if we have you playing like my exotic pet that I have to have with me? And that way, like, you don't have to like stay stationary and still the whole time.
BB just kind of like rolls Killsphere down a hallway towards like the play place, and they just sort of bounce into a loose pile of balls that have gotten out of the
That's
pit.
fantastic.
That's how they do it.
4 individuals beam in. Everyone be cool, this is a robbery! And then blows plasma green fire from their mouth.
What happens to our intrepid adventurers next? Find out on Good Chaotic.
Your plan was going perfectly until 4 aliens showed up and decided to rob the top of the world casino. Chase, since you are on the casino floor, you get the clearest look at these 4 individuals. The gigantic anthropomorphic killer whale with a snake body just blew a bolt of green plasma fire from their mouth, and everyone, including you, has now dropped to the deck. And you see these 4 intimidating looking criminals. They all look very different. One of them is a shapeshifter who looks like an ever-moving liquid Rorschach test, just gooping around and picking up chips and money and everything that's not stuck to the floor. You see this enigmatic, multi-dimensional bipedal being that when it moves, it phases between dimensions and only stays relative to our dimension while standing still. And it walks through a bed of electrical equipment while it's phasing, and it completely shorts everything out, sending sparks and smoke, and people are screaming at this. The last one is a bipedal woman with a punk rock style shaved head, torn clothing and boots, pale pink skin, and she is generating sharp quills from her body, and she is threateningly pointing them at anyone who will move. So these 4 all possess abilities that are part of their natural physiology and therefore had not been filtered out by the teleporters. And now you're in the middle of a robbery. What does Chase do?
I think I'm going to see this as an advantage, like an opportunity, because like my whole thing was to make them think that I was trying to rob the ship. So if somebody else is actively trying to rob the ship, then I'm just going to like let them lean into that. And so I'm going to go, I'm going to say out loud, like, well, joke's on you, criminals. All the real money's in the vault and the safe. So go ahead and take the trinkets that you think you're going to get. And then I like, trying to like stay in this cool character, I do have a brief moment of looking at the really hot punk rock lady and kind of like going like, you won't violate my person.
And because you've spoken to them and they see that you are dressed finer than most of the people there, you have now attracted the attention. So
100% what I wanted. Yeah.
So the punk rock lady, she is in fact the leader. Her name is Yint. YYNT.
Okay. There's no way for me to know that.
No, of course not. I'm just telling you because it's fun.
Okay.
She goes,
I'll call her whatever she wants me to call her. That's fine.
All right, fancy pants. How about you transfer all your credits over here right now, and there won't be any bloodshed? And she like fires spikes from her hands like at either of the walls to show that she's not fucking around.
Oh, you foolish young one. Of course, my credits are being held securely in the vault. I wouldn't just have them on my person to transfer over to the first angry ruffian that came along.
Is there something happening out there, Chase? Because BB's just hearing this as they're crawling through the pipes and is unsure what is happening.
Play it out. Do you respond to her?
I think Chase, I go, I mean, the four of you who just teleported in to rob this place clearly didn't have a well thought out plan if you're just trying to get the people on the ship to transfer their credits for you. 'Cause obviously, the real money is in the vaults.
Well, somebody give her a Emmy Award for that performance. BB just continues to crawl through the tunnel.
And I mutter into my mic, who's Emmy Award?
I would actually like to take an opportunity to do something. I think that when the multi-dimensional character walked through a terminal, I want to see if I can take the opportunity to... Is there anything I can do to short out the security terminal here to make it look like the power surge down there affected the security systems up here?
So once the robbery began, because you are in casino ops right now, everything went on to high alert. So there are alarms blaring up there. People are moving to their stations. This is exactly what security has trained for. You start seeing a lot of the security personnel mobilizing to move downstairs. So yeah, everyone there is very easily distracted. So why don't you go ahead and make...
I'm actually going to use my Urbot to do this, actually. I'm going to have Brian kind of...
Okay.
Because I don't imagine he's big. I'm picturing him like being like Leia in the Obi-Wan series, her little robot that I can't remember the name of.
Lola.
Thank you. Lola, thank you.
L-O-L-A Lola.
Thank you. I imagine Brian being about that size, give or take. So I'm like, I think I'm like releasing Brian under the terminal to like pull wires and short it out.
Okay. This sounds like a rig hack. Or not hack, a rig roll. Does that work for you?
A rig roll? Yeah, absolutely. I think it's very...
A rig, a roll.
What is the difficulty going
It's going to be a risky limited.
Risky limited. Okay.
Actually, are you sure that's not a guacamole? No, sorry, that's nothing.
And Killsphere just evaporates.
Yeah, so did Michael. I'm dead now. I died.
And what am I rolling?
Rig.
Rig?
Now, does Brian have their own stats? Or
Brian does not have their own
Okay, so
stats.
we're
They're
just using
considered equipment.
Yep, we'll use your rig.
I have one on rig.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 2 dice or 1 dice? I'm just rolling 1.
One die, because you only have one
okay.
pip in that.
I'm not going to roll it in the dice tray, actually. This is too... Okay, I probably should have rolled it in the dice tray, because I did just roll a big fat 1.
Oh, no.
Hey, what would it have been if I'd rolled it in the...
Wow, the tray's just messing with you now. Wow. Wow.
All right, so I rolled a 1.
Okay, it didn't work. Despite the... I hate to use the word, but despite the chaos going on in the room that you are in, this Urbot is very conspicuous, and someone sees Brian attempt to do this before anything can be pulled. So your suspicion meter is going to go up on that one, and you will not be able to fake what is going on. Someone looks at you and goes, "What the hell are you doing with your little drone? We got robbers. Get your gear. Let's go. And they're going to usher you with the security personnel, and they're going to take you down the hall, and the head of security taps you on the shoulder, and a bit of like armor appears on you.
Okay.
And in your hand appears some sort of stun baton kind of weapon.
Oh, I thought rolling a 1 would be a bad result, but this is actually going very well for me.
It is, but I decided it'd be much more interesting for that.
Yeah, I dig it. Okay. I want to keep moving in the same direction, but I want to slow down a little bit, so I'm kind of like gradually moving to the back of the pack.
Okay, it's pretty tight quarters in there, and doing so is going to draw a lot more attention, so I'm going to have you make a skulk
Okay.
on that, please. And this is
I think, okay, here's what I want to do, actually. As there is a corner to turn, I'm going to stand at the corner and go, 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 keep moving. I'm going to do that.
yeah, it's still going to be a risky limited.
Yeah, I'm good for that. My skulk is... Okay, I have nothing in skulk. Is it the highest one I go for,
Yes.
please? 3.
Again, the security supervisor is like, enough of this, and you're actually... they've got their eye on you now. It's like this is what they prepare for more than anything else, the casino being robbed, and you are not doing exactly what you should be doing. So you do not get to hang back, and you are kind of pushed with the pile.
You can't trust Gamma Shift to do anything.
Killsphere. So you are in the Jack Skyflyer themed children's area, and as soon as the intruders start doing their thing, security force fields show up right at the gate to keep all the children inside protected. So you are now trapped inside of here.
Okay. Well, no, they're stuck in here with me. I wanna be very clear about that, too. No. That's so dumb. Sorry.
Love it.
So the next time one of the kids throws, quote unquote, throws Killsphere, they're going to randomly veer and just go straight up into one of the ceiling vents and just get into the ventilation system.
Let's call this a scrap because you're going to basically attack the ceiling. This will be a controlled limited.
Okay.
Attack the ceiling, not nearly as good as attack the ball. Really subpar follow-up.
Just wasn't as good. Oh, I got a 6. Nice.
Yes. Yeah, you do exactly that. So you are now in the level in between 1 and 2. Because
Nice.
the main casino area was level 2, so you are sort of in the Jeffrey's tubes, whatever you want to call them, in between 1 and 2.
Question. Where is Killsphere relative to BB?
I'm on the opposite. I'm between
Okay.
2 and 3.
I was going to head down, but I'm wondering if I should head down to support Baby or if I should head up to support Trip. I'm going to head down to support Baby. Killsphere's going to look for sort of the next down junction and head that way.
Okay, let's have you make a study roll.
Yep.
This will be controlled and standard.
Okay. I got a 6.
That was amazing.
Wow.
You're able to lock on to BB's comms, and so you're able to use that as sort of a homing beacon. So even though you are 1 level higher, you are just bobbing and weaving, going through these narrow corridors until you make your way through, and then you come down through the. I just realized it's Wednesdays to go. That's in the outer promenade area of the casino, and you come out through there, stopping for any snack that you want, and so you and you go straight down from there. So you are now in between levels 2 and 3.
There's just a random cut, and Killsphere is in a. I just found out it's Wednesdays. What is it called? I can't believe.
I just realized it's Wednesday.
I just realized it's Wednesdays to go wrapper. Like they accidentally get wrapped by whatever system is there, and they're going down the thing as just like a perfectly wrapped sort of croquet ball.
And you hear that.
All right, BB, what are you doing now? Killsphere's heading towards you, but what are you doing?
I think we're meeting at some sort of apex point where the wires are and she can connect her fancy little screen. I guess tablet. Yeah, tablet. We'll call it a tablet.
We're going to like the wall behind the flight control room. So they're in there, and then just like I'm picturing just a bunch of people on the monitors, and then it goes like behind the wall behind them, and there's BB and Killsphere also.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
That's
and
hilarious.
what is it that you are attempting to do?
Well, we are attempting to take control of steering without affecting too much of the gravitational pull of the planet that's next to us, because that was a detail that was given to us.
Okay, so you're basically trying to remote hack the flight controls from the room next door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's have you. This will be a rig.
Sweet. I roll 2.
And then this is going to be, because it's not built for this, this is going to be a desperate, limited roll, but you're not in immediate harm because they don't see that you are there.
Okay.
And Killsphere, are you assisting on this one?
Probably should, yeah.
If you assist, you give them a +1 on roll, you take 1 stress, and you might suffer the consequence of the roll itself.
Yeah, I think Killsphere operates as like the adapter between the hacking unit. Like there's like the XLR cable for the hacking unit, and then like the USB cable for the casino, and like they're the kind of hub in the middle. So when both things click in, there's like a little light on top of Killsphere that goes ding.
Am I working on a clock? Because when I do and I'm rigging, I get a +1.
You know,
In a general
yeah,
sense,
you know what?
we're all on the
Let's
clock.
make this a clock because this is.
I mean,
This
we
won't be
can't be
simple.
hacking forever.
Yeah, but also this isn't a simple like one and done thing because what you're doing, you're doing something that it's not meant to do. So we're gonna call this a 6-piece clock.
Oh, quick question. Should I have been marking experience for my various fails?
Yes,
How many do I have then? 2?
I don't know, a lot, because you also have to mark them in the track for which you rolled. So we'll figure that out.
There's a playbook advancement track at the bottom of your character sheet where it says mark XP. So that's there. And then if you made any desperate rolls, you would mark it in the attribute that you rolled on.
You got a +1 from me, so
Yeah. So we've got +2 overall then. And I rolled twice.
No, you don't get a +1. You get an additional die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, three dice.
Yes.
Okay.
And once again, this is a desperate limited.
And it's total, or is it best number?
Best number.
6, bitch.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm rich. All right.
Did you roll more than 1 6?
No, it's 651.
Okay. Then with that, I'm going to say you fill in 3. So half of your job. Oh, what was the additional thing that you get for when working on a clock with Rig?
It just says fill +1 segment.
So you have 4 then. Because I was giving you 3 for that success. So you have 4 of your 6. So yeah, you are hacking as fast as your little beaver hands will go with Killsphere assisting you in the process for it. Let's jump back to the casino floor.
All right. I think so. I'm on the floor. I think that I'm switching in the moment. I think I'm like making a shift in my strategy because I think that like my Chasella Devariant thing was more like for the benefit of the hotel, like the casino people. Like, oh, I'm rich and I'm in charge, whatever. But now I think that I'm like slowly shifting my vibe to be more of like a like a Cher from Clueless kind of thing. I'm trying to like seem like a bit of a vapid like heiress, so that like I'm trying to like actively engage the attention of these robbers because in my head like this is great, like this is actively working towards our plan.
Yeah,
because like I don't care if the casino gets robbed. I don't care if anybody in this room gets robbed. All I care about is the security is heavily focused on them and not what we're doing. So the more that I can engage these robbers, the better.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and role play that. So.
Okay, so I'm like, like I know you want me to transfer my money to you, but like I can't just do that. Like my daddy has to do that, and my daddy is not going to be very happy that you're trying to rob me when I'm here just to have a little vacation. I've already lost my gorgeous baby beaver, and now you are trying to rob me, and this sucks.
Well, how thrilled will your daddy be to find out that you're dead? And
how dare you?
She produces several dozen like tiny little spikes from her hand, and she's basically holding you at, for lack of a better term, at gunpoint.
Well, he definitely won't be giving you any money if you kill me. So, like, how do you feel about it?
And when you mention giving money, what are we talking about here?
I'm sorry. Is this like your first day or something? Which is funny because it's my first day.
No, I mean, like, how much money are we talking about,
Oh
sweetie?
my God, that's like up to my dad. Like, oh my God. I don't care about how much money things are. He sent me here and he was like, have a great day at the casino, baby. And he like sent me all this money and then they put it in the vault and they brought me here. But like, I don't know, like how much does a moon cost?
I'll tell you what.
Is it like 20?
I'll tell you what. Get your daddy on the holo right now. Let's settle it. And then if it's an amount of money that's fine with me, I'll let you go right now.
Oh my God. Okay. And then I pipe into Killsphere because I imagine you have like projectors.
I'm so glad you read exactly. You read my mind. You read my mind?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess like, yeah, I'm going to have you project up whatever.
Yeah.
Multitasking Killsphere.
We are drift compatible, Michael. All right. Yeah.
So the hardware of Killsphere is at work being the sort of hacking interface. The sort of internal software of Killsphere is now operating in this whole, like, this is now separated into, like, the chase requirement. So, like, as you're having this conversation with Quill, or I'm calling her Quill.
It's Yin, right?
Yint.
I was going to say Lint, which was way less nice. So your, like, phone...
I'm getting to it.
Barbara Streisand is Yintle. Sorry, I had to do it one time. Okay. I don't know what your communicator thingy is, if it's like a little phone or a watch.
You decide. You tell me what it looks like.
I think I'm just using the thing that our comms that we have. Because like, why wouldn't it be like a little cell phone, right?
So
like a little Bluetooth.
There's a little like, I guess like a little like projector comes out of that ear pod with like a hologram. And the hologram is Killsphere, but with a beard.
Beard sphere?
Dad sphere, yeah.
He's beard.
Kills beard.
Kill's father. No, there's a lot of options here. They're all good. Bearded Killsphere will just say, darling, how are you? You have not called. I am concerned.
Daddy, these mean people are ruining my vacation and the baby ran away.
The baby has run away. Oh, darn. Well, the vacation, it is ruined. And the sort of bearded sphere turns towards the robbers and is like, how can I make this problem go away?
How much you willing to pay to have your sweet girl returned to you alive and in one piece?
A smart businessman never opens the bidding with a number. It is for you to recommend a number.
Well, I have a number of spikes pointed at her, so go ahead and make an offer right now. Riley, I'm going to have you... This is going to be a team roll. It's going to be a sway roll,
okay.
Unless you think otherwise.
No, I think sway makes sense.
Okay. This will be... I'm going to call this desperate, but it will be standard effect, though.
Okay, I have a question. So for bonus dice with an assist, which is what's happening here, right?
No, this is going to be a group roll.
Never mind then.
So one of you will be the point. I would assume it would be Chase because you are better at sway.
Yeah, I have 2 sway.
Yeah, I have 0.
Yeah, so you both roll, and if Killsphere has a failure, you will take stress based on that. But
okay, and this is a desperate roll, you said?
Yes.
Then I'm going to spend a gambit to get a third dice.
Great.
Do I just roll 1 or do I roll 2?
But I also get the gambit back because of my special ability. So
I think that's only on a risky though.
No, I generate gambits on desperate rolls.
Just kidding.
That's my ability.
Oh, good.
Michael, how many points do you have in sway?
0.
Then you roll 2 and you'll take the lesser result.
Okay.
Yeah, you're basically rolling with disadvantage. Okay, I got a 6.
I got 2 2s, so it's a 2.
Okay.
So I think I got a 6, but I take a stress.
Yes. Yeah. So go ahead and play that out because you've now been given the ultimatum. What you are going to say is going to work.
Hey, hey, whoa, hey. Do not get rash here. I will do as is requested for the safe return of my daughter.
And at that moment, because you have access to basically any sort of money you would need to and fabricate, and it's all digital anyway, you are able to transmit these false numbers of money to this woman threatening your baby girl. And you see, Chase, you see her eyes light up because the amount of money that Killsphere has just transferred is way too much.
Okay.
And like her guard drops. Like it's so much money. She goes, what? don't you tell the others how much I just got away and bye. And she just leaves you alone.
Okay.
At that moment, the armed security response with Trip bursts into the second floor. Trip, what are you doing?
I guess I'm following the crowd, the other security guards, and trying not to stand out.
Okay, yeah. The team leader approaches in full gross military style and pointing weapons at the robbers because everyone else is on the ground. It's very easy to tell who the problem is, and yells, "Freeze!" And the other four turn their attention, and they're going to start opening fire on one another. What do you do?
I think I say into our open comms, thank God there isn't another distraction that is pulling focus on the security and splitting us into two groups. Although, thank heavens, we're able to point in one direction and focus all of our attention on that one direction right now, because that means that I also have to focus on that one direction. And if we were divided, there might be an opportunity for someone to slip away. And thankfully, that's not happening.
So flashback. Can I do a quick flashback?
Yeah.
So right before Killsphere left the kids' room, they made sure, as they were in the vents, they smashed both of the force field generators on the doors. So now the kids are loose.
I love it.
Yeah, the kids are loose.
Amazing.
Yeah, just take a stress for the flashback. I'm not going to have you roll anything else. So now back to the present. All of a sudden, a bunch of screaming kids that were previously held in a pen are just running through the background, and everyone stops firing. Not necessarily out of thought of safety, but like, what is going on right now? And at that moment, Trip, you do have an opportunity where everyone's focus is pulled. Is there something you want to do right now?
So I can see you. You have just been robbed, and you are now solo. I don't know where these two are.
We're on the earpieces. You know we're hacking flight control.
Yes. Where does it make sense for Trip to be right now? Would it make sense for Trip to try to head to flight control? If Trip can slip away from the security group and get to flight control, because Trip is, I don't know if you knew this about Trip, odometer.
A pilot.
He's a pilot.
That's true.
So I feel like if we've all burst through this door and then this thing has happened and then Trip is just like gently stepping back and like trying to go back into the halls we just came from to head to flight control. I think that's the move.
Okay.
Unless, did you ever thought, Riley?
I think that Chase sees you. Maybe like she moves towards you as if like she kind of maneuvers. I maneuver myself so that I'm closest to you out of all security, and I grab you.
Okay.
Still playing this character.
Okay.
And I go, "Oh my God, Mr. Security Guy, that punk hot lady just robbed me and my daddy, and also my beaver ran away, and I need you to help me find it."
I turn to one of the other security guards and I say, find that woman. What was her description? What does she look like?
Hot and
But
punky.
There's a hot punk woman who's just stolen some money.
Yeah, the really hot one with all the spikes in her hands.
Yeah. Tracer, what I'm going to do, and you go look for that, what was the animal?
It was a beaver.
A beaver. You go look for the
baby
beaver. You're clearly in shock, ma'am.
I'm so scared.
I'm going to take you to first
and my
aid.
dad's gonna be so mad at me because I cost him so much money.
You're clearly in shock. I'm going to take you to first. We're going to go to the back. We're going to go to first aid. Everyone, move.
Okay. I start like sobbing, like
Go ahead and make a command roll, and Riley, if you want to
assist.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do have.
I don't have any command, but can I? I'm assisting, right? So
Yeah, for an assist, you just spend one stress to give Ben an additional die.
I rolled a.
you get to roll again because I gave you.
And also, just letting you know, this is going to be a desperate limited
Desperate limited. Okay.
because there've been a lot of eyes on you right now, and now you're
Okay.
assuming command. But
Can I? Well, I've rolled a 3.
and you can take.
this one's a 5. I rolled a 5.
Okay, that is a mix.
Yeah, that's
success.
it. I'll take the mix.
The people you are commanding are. There's so much going on. There are the robbers, there are children running around, and now this person who they've never seen before and has been doing a lot of weird things is giving them commands. But in the havoc that is happening, they're like, all right, find the hot one, find the kid, go, whatever, okay. And you are able to get away, but that mixed success, I'm going to just back pocket for a second because narratively, I'll figure out something for it.
That makes sense.
But you are able to proceed along that.
All right.
Back in the walls. Would you like to continue hacking? Or is there something else you'd like to do while you're there?
I don't think we've quite done it yet. I feel like
Yeah.
we're still.
You still have two pieces left on your clock for it. That's why.
Yeah, let's keep hacking away. Yeah, there's nothing really else I can do there.
I mean, until the job is done, it's not done.
Yeah, we're hacking. The hack continues. So I'm supporting. Can I add? I mean, this is a muscle ability, but unstoppable is defined as perform a feat of physical force that verges on the superhuman. So could I push myself
To do what?
to like really hack hard?
No, that wouldn't
Well,
be for that.
It's worth trying.
Of course.
Like that bit in Ghost in the Shell when the fingers turn into like extra
love that.
fingers.
I love that.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. So no, not that. I'll just do a normal.
I love Scarlett Johansson.
Assist. I thought we were friends back, but now we're enemies.
Sorry, before you roll, are you assisting or is this a team action?
Assisting.
Okay, then you don't roll for that. You spend a stress to give Joe an extra die. And this is going to be, last time it was desperate limited. This time I'm going to call it risky standard. Because there's so much going on.
Did I get a stress for my roll earlier, by the way?
No, you get a
Okay.
5 on that. You were good.
Okay, good. I already have one stress. I wasn't sure if I had to mark a second one for that interaction. Okay.
I got the stress because I helped you.
Okay. And I'm a source of stress for you, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
5. Okay.
You
Yeah.
want to say that again into the microphone?
Yep. 5.
Okay, that is a mixed success, so I'm only going to give you one pie piece, clock piece, whatever, for that. So still not there yet, but you're getting real close. Like the progress bar is at 80%. You know.
Man, I'm sweating in here, Killsphere.
And Killsphere, hearing that, there's like a light kind of hum that starts, and Killsphere starts emitting kind of a cooling vapor.
Oh, thank you. I always knew you were sweeter than peach pie on Sunday night.
And the vapor starts smelling like peach.
Oh.
Okay, back to Chase and Trip. What now that you have made your way away from the main fracas?
Making the way. Sorry, I had to. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's it for the series, Michael. That's it.
That's the only one we
That
get.
was the one. That was the one. It's
Yeah,
over now.
we have to start paying Critical Role money if we do that.
We're
or
free.
Yeah, it's weird that they're the ones who get the money for us.
We
using
have to
that song.
get because it's their bit, but like we have to give them the money so they can then pay Vanessa Carlton the royalties for them doing it.
Yeah. Well, no, they're paying Vanessa Carlton's lawyers so that they can sue us. For
Yeah,
doing it.
exactly. Yeah.
My goal was to literally just head straight to the pilot zone, the ship fly spot. Cockpit.
All right. Flashback.
Okay.
After we're back at the arcade. What was it called again?
HR Puffin stuff.
HR Puffin Stuff's
No,
Pendragon.
Notary Public.
and,
Hold on, I gotta get the full name.
Blinking Lights Emporium.
Dave and Buster's.
Pepperidge, our Pfeffernuss's Good Time, and Flashing Lights Emporium.
Of course, I can't believe I couldn't remember that. All right,
That's true.
so I flashback to that, and I'm like having the little Lego man explain to me exactly what the pilot deck crew look like, and now I'm like back in the present. I'm gonna spend the stress for the flashback. I am changing my programmable matter outfit to look like that outfit now, and so now
That won't cost you a stress, by the way.
okay.
That's simple information that could have
Okay.
been
Okay,
relayed to you.
I don't mind taking stress
No, of
because
course.
it's part of the game. Okay, so now and like the cool like elaborate thing that I had in my hair has like moved. So now my cat ears are a lot more prominent and obvious. Like before, it was kind of like designed to like obfuscate a very identifying feature of mine, and now it's kind of revealed itself. Like I don't care anymore because now I'm trying to look like somebody who would be like a I don't want to say grease monkey because that's not quite what it is. Because it's not like I'm a mechanic. I'm more like someone who's like
Flight crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like back of house.
Yeah.
You're in front of house, you're back of house.
Yeah. So I've like dropped my tourist facade and now I'm looking like crew. And then
And because you have smart clothing, it can do that on the fly. Do you want to do that also, Trip?
That's a good question. I totally said, do you think it would be a good idea for me to dress up as a pilot, or do you think having a member of security barging in, do you think that'd be more useful in the moment?
actually, you know what we do? You do the pilot outfit and I do the security. I take your armor that you've got. So now I look like a security person.
Too easy.
So I'm escorting you in.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And you still have the security card that works, so you are able to make your way, don't you dare, through the hall.
I did my one. I had my one.
When I wake up.
And
Well, I know I'm gonna be. Other 1,000-mile song. All right.
you are able to get down to the bottom floor, and you find flight control, and you open the door, and there are 3 staff members currently in flight control: the pilot, co-pilot, and a utility worker. And they immediately turn to you and go, "What the hell is happening out there?"
I take your baton that you had, and then I shove it through the door, like to lock it, and I turn as security, and I say, "All right, everybody, listen up." And I'm like doing a really bad, but like, listen, there are armed assailants on the casino floor right now. They're heading this way. I need all of you to brace into siege mode right now.
Wait, are you telling siege mode? So we should activate emergency protocol. And the person who you can tell is the pilot walks over to a terminal very quickly and lifts one of those like boxes that cover an important thing. And it's like, you give the word, I will teleport everyone who's not staff off of the ship right now. But I need authorization from security.
I wait. Oh, that's interesting because you are technically registered as staff on the ship. And so,
I say it's too late. They've already hacked the interface.
Okay.
It's not going to work.
Can I? Okay. Flashback. When Killsphere became the interface between BB and the flight control computer, one of the first things they did was inject a small program that specifically targeted that button. So it reset the parameters of the button to teleports everyone who isn't chaos.
That's going to cost you.
I love that.
I'm going to say that's going to cost you 3 stress. That is a big ask, but I'm willing to grant it.
I'm doing it. I want to do that. Yeah.
You have so much stress.
I'm so stressed out right now. Like I'm heading towards trauma.
Here's the thing I love about that is we do not know this.
Yeah. I think that based on what I said, that I think that I know that you are hacked into the system as security. I'm gonna when he says that, I'm gonna go, "Did I stutter, officer?"
No, you didn't. And immediately they slam their hand down on the button, and the 4 of you are now alone on the ship. Yes!
I want to say BB looks up, like stops hacking for a moment and goes, "It's real quiet now."
I lean over to the console and there's like a captain's microphone and I press the little comm button and it broadcasts out to everyone on the ship. "This is your captain speaking. We done it. Now we just got to desync from orbit and we are good to go."
I want to say at this point, probably BB's like soldered off with her good hand and a separate hand, like a little hole. And so like it like just falls down and like you just see her and Killsphere behind the wall and
like John Cena, like head through the hole.
Yeah.
Like just the crew person hits the button, they all disappear, and then the wall behind the button falls down. And
it's just the two of them.
BB are just like in a little alcove, like what? That's so good.
All right, BB, now that you're here, let's see what we can do about that sink to the planet's surface. Are you able to hack that?
We're at 97%.
No, you were at 97% for flight control.
Oh, that's right. Not yet.
Okay.
I can only hack one thing at a time.
We
This
are
is a
working
very
on it.
complicated ship.
Well, you wouldn't even need to continue your hacking right now because you do have access to the actual flight controls, but you can still do it if you want.
I am committed. I'm
course.
95% of the way there.
Yeah, you'll complete that project for free right now, but you're not away yet. You do still have, just a reminder, you do still have the global position lock to disable, and you still have to rendezvous with your ship.
Yeah. I love it.
I do too. Well, now that that's done, I'm going to hop on over and check out what the gravitational pull of everything is. Killsphere, if you can grab the old hee-haw, that'd be great.
Please define hee-haw.
It's the damn ship, Killsphere.
Oh, the vagabond. We lost the hee-haw with all hands 5 years ago. Anyway, never mind.
It's a shame I
so
never
Killsphere
got to
will-
meet Chet.
It's a shame they all died on the way back to their home planet. So Killsphere's going to float over to anchor control, wherever the sort of anchor controls are.
It is located in engineering.
Oh, so
But there's no one else on the ship right now, so it's very easy to make your way over there.
okay, yeah. Killsphere will just say like, "I will be right back," and Killsphere's going to go to engineering over to the anchor controls and sort of what are we dealing with in terms of is it a big button, kind of a switch?
Yeah, it's again, since there's no one else on here, you can take your time and look around and you see, yeah, you can disable it. It's not super complicated. Once you do, though, all of your comms start to ping. Hey, everyone, beep boop here. What happened? Because you have a squadron of ships heading towards the casino right now.
We require pickup almost immediately. Beep boop.
Okay, but you need to get out of the no-fly zone and disable all the guns because otherwise the Vagabond will be absolutely obliterated.
This is an interesting point. Beep boop. I will get back to you.
Okay, so right now you a new clock is formed. Yeah, so there's a squadron incoming. Once you teleported everyone to the ground, the people who work on the casino obviously know this should not have happened, and so they have contacted their superiors, and there is now a squadron of ships fast approaching.
I am gonna use comms to like report back to the planet. I'm gonna report back that the criminals put a bomb on the ship, and we have to get away from the planet so the exploding ship won't blow up the planet. The moon. Won't damage the moon.
Let's go ahead and have you do this in character.
Okay, so it's
Everything's
not,
fine now.
It's not,
Situation normal.
that is kind of what is happening. I think okay. Chase is gonna say this is okay. Flashback. I want to get the name of a security officer, a female security officer, or something that I can like use as or here. No, flashback. I want to have when we're hacking like the manifest in there. I want to have a security officer with a name that I'm using, so that if the plan was for me at some point to assume a security role, then I would have an officer's name to use once I got to that role. So.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say that you, again, hack the manifest of the crew thing. So let's call it 1 stress for that. But yeah.
Okay.
It'll be 1 stress if you're going to be a security guard. If you want to be any sort of officer, it will be 2 stress.
I think officer makes sense. So this is Lieutenant Synonym, and I am reporting that the assailants have left a massive explosion on the casino floor. We are trying our best to get it taken down, but with the disruption of the teleportation system, we're having a lot of trouble with it. I hate to do this, but I think our best course of action is to get the top of the world as far away from planet side as we possibly can to minimize civilian casualties.
Okay, this is going to be a sway roll. It will be desperate limited.
Okay. I'm going to burn and gain my gambit. That's a nice feature to have. All right. So I get 3 on that because I have 2 plus my gambit. Never tell me the
Favorite
odds.
X-Men character.
Yeah. I got a 5, my best on that one. I got 2 1s and a 5.
All I can see from here is the 2 1s. That
I'm
was
so
terrifying.
glad that I rolled that. I'm used that gambit because yeah.
You do it with a severe complication.
Okay.
So you are able to get through. You reach ground control security, and they say, Lieutenant Synonym, we're not detecting any explosive presence on this. Can you go recalibrate the sensors real quickly because we need to confirm this. But in the meantime, the squadron will be there to assist you, and because it was only a partial success, one of the squadron clocks is going to approach.
Perfect. That makes sense. I think the good news is like having them stand down from wanting to attack swiftly was kind of the goal, so that works because like if you blow up the ship, if the ship threatens planet side, there's an explosion. Okay. I look around to my cohorts after I've been like, what to do I mouth. Sorry, I forgot that we're not on camera. I mouth to them like, I don't know what to do at this point. I got us this far.
I looked at Killsphere. Killsphere, can you simulate an explosive signal for the sensors to pick up? It has to be real enough for the sensors to pick it up, but not so real that it triggers any internal security.
This is so dumb. So Killsphere is going to float up to one of the security cameras.
To hold a lighter under the sprinkler.
The dumber. Float up to one of the security cameras, and a little LCD screen like a watch is going to form on one of Killsphere's edges, like a TV screen on the Teletubby's tummy. And it's gonna have like a 30-second countdown on it. It's literally just gonna have like the beeping countdown face on their front.
Go ahead and make a sway. Once again, this will be desperate limited.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. Okay, desperate limited. So
Not one of Wes Anderson's best films, but I still enjoy quite a bit of it.
some of the music drops in it. Strong.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of good kinks. Yeah.
So if I have 0 in the thing, do I just roll 1?
No, you roll 2 and take the worst.
The lower one. I always forget this. Okay. Well, I say always, but it's the second time.
We do have Gambit.
I rolled 2 3s, so it does not matter.
It's a missed success either way, right? So
Yeah. So because I am remembering Mark and XP.
Yes.
For that. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone right now. Did you just hold up a clock to the
beep?
And because that was desperate and you failed, severe complication is going to happen. And with that, the squadron is in range to start firing on the ship right now. Like they believed what Chase had said, but they are now close enough that should they decide to take action, they are there for it. So they're sort of like circling around and kind of keeping you in a protective. They have you surrounded. That's the best way to put it. They have you surrounded.
Can I rig the kind of gravity and gun system I'm working on right now to shoot just their ships?
You don't need the gravity system for that, but you can.
I did have a thought that is along the same lines. If we're surrounded, can we project outward from the ship an EMP to knock their ships out of?
BB can do anything, so yes.
Well, if that's the case, can we make the button signal go outward to teleport all of them out of their planes?
Oh yeah, can we reverse? Can we reverse the polarity of the neutron flow on the?
Okay, this is going to be a very difficult project to be done.
I'm not doing it.
No, I'm just saying it can be done, but it is not going to be one roll to determine it.
That's fine. I'll take it because I've got like rig and hacking, and I'm the mechanical.
And just because there are a lot of parts moving right now, don't forget you are no longer anchored.
Yeah,
Killsphere did. You can basically fly if you.
Loopity.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, but I cannot fly. Only he can.
Right. So you want to reprogram the teleporters to get them. Okay. That is going to be a 10 piece clock for it.
Ooh.
Okay. That's fine.
This is not even close to what this is supposed to be doing. This is you using every ounce of your ingenuity and, hacking ability and things like that.
That makes sense.
Well, on this one too, I do get to fill +1 on a segment every time I rig or hack. Unless that starting ability only happens once.
No.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I tinker again.
Okay. So these rolls are all going to be desperate limited.
Okay.
Just because, again, this is well beyond what it was designed for.
And remember, we have 4 gambits, so don't be afraid to use those gambits if you need to.
I should have used more of those gambits.
I might use a gambit. I think that's smart. Let's have
remember
3
the
dice.
gambit.
Remember it. I know.
Oh. I took one off the table, so now we have 3 gambits. Oh, Lord. 4 is the highest?
That is you do it, but severe harm or serious complication. So you're really getting into the hacking mechanisms of it. because of your starting ability, you'll get 2 pieces filled in instead of just the 1. But there is a massive feedback of electricity, and you are going to take a level 1 harm of being shocked. Now, you have the option of taking that level 1 harm that will be there until you're healed, or you can attempt to resist it, which is when you roll. Let's see, what is rig under? Which of the categories is it?
Insight.
Wait, no. Oh, insight. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, so you would roll your insight total number of dice. The higher number, the better. And you'll take stress minus what you roll. 6 stress minus what you roll.
Okay.
So you can take shocked or you can resist.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try to resist it because I have 4 out of the 6 on insight right now. I had to fill that in earlier. So I roll 4 dice?
Roll 4 dice, and the highest number will be most beneficial.
You have 4 under insight?
Yeah. Yeah, because earlier, because of the tinker ability, you add +1 segment.
Oh, dig it. Okay.
Yeah. Every single time I rig or hack something.
Okay.
No, a segment is for a clock.
Oh, is that for the clock? Well,
Yeah.
then never mind. Then we're at
3.
No, wait, 3. Yeah. Okay. No, then I'm at 3. Oh, we got a 6.
Okay, then you take no damage. So yeah,
Dig it.
you're so used to these sorts of shocks that you are able to just shake it off right away. So you didn't get much accomplished in the thing, but you don't take any harm for it.
I feel like BB
calluses.
liked it. She was like, that was a nice tingle down under.
I ain't felt one like that since that night in Cabo.
Since that one ship in the middle of the Plesius system.
Okay, so you still have the ships following you. Someone else gets to do something now.
Killsphere's going to move. Are the gravity controls also in engineering?
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to move to the gravity controls and try to lower the ship's overall gravity to make it lighter. They're going to try and sort of redirect the gravitational system.
To what end?
To make it easier for the ship to lift off.
Make it lighter?
Basically make the ship lighter.
Make us faster.
Okay. All right, yeah, you can try. Again, this is going to be a project because, again, this is not what this is meant to be doing. So this is going to be another 10 segments. So.
Oh, golly. Then maybe we just start shooting these guys. I mean,
I love the ingenuity. It's just, it's going to take some time.
Yeah, screw that. Killsphere is going to find a bucket of nails in the engineering section and go outside. Screw this. It's fighting time. Killsphere is going to grab a bucket of nails and go out one of the exit hatches to go deal with the fighters.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. You're able to find an access panel that is meant for when the ship is in dry dock to go in between and out, and you're able to go outside. And now, emerging from this flying casino is just a tiny little croquet ball sized ship, and there are, let's say, 4 fighter ships circling. Yeah,
Killsphere is going to throw some of the nails into one of the jet's intakes.
Amazing.
I mean, it's desperate because these are starships that are fast, but I love it. So it'll be desperate and it will be standard. And I'm assuming this will be a scrap roll because you are literally throwing scraps.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ben. Yeah, I think that's true. Okay. I got a 5.
Partial success. You calculate the math, the trajectory, everything needed, and you just all of the nails. And one of the fighters goes by, and it looks like it's taking bullet fire. So it's hit, and the last one gets into the engine, and it starts smoking. And from all of the comms, you hear, we're under attack. And now the starships are now going to open fire. You're very small, so they're going to start firing on the casino because that's a much easier target to hit.
Now's the time for me to use my ace pilot skills, and I do mean that literally because I do have a skill called ace pilot. You have potency on all speed-related rolls. When you roll to resist the consequences of piloting, gain 1d. So I think I'm going to try to punch it, Chewie, and just kind of take this casino into orbit. I'm just going to gun it.
Again, you won't be able to break orbit because of the limitations of the starfighter, but you could make your. I don't want to say make your way. You could begin to progress towards your rendezvous.
Beginning to progress
A
downtown.
way could be made
towards your rendezvous point with Beep Boop in the background.
I want to kick it off and try to evade some of this fire at the same time.
When you lift off, well, you know you're going to be the man who's lifting off from the moon.
Yeah.
And by the man, I mean tripodometer. Obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so this will be a 6-piece clock, a 6-segment clock.
Okay.
In order to reach where you are supposed to rendezvous with your ship.
I would guess this would be Helm.
Yes, absolutely.
Give
him Helm. That was horrible. And this will be a risky standard.
Does this count as because is this a speed related roll? Would this count as I gain potency?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Potency usually means basically like Killsphere would have needed potency to take down one of the starships properly because Killsphere's size relative to what that is. So I'm going to give you an additional die on this one because you are meant to be doing this. The potency doesn't quite work in this situation, but I want to reward.
We're Calvin bowling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll take an additional die for your helm.
Of course, I'm rolling 3 dice for helm then.
Alrighty,
my helm has 2 in it. I rolled 2 6s and a 4.
Nice. Nice.
Finally!
Very good.
Starships were meant to fly. That's as far as I can go without getting a legal problem.
So that's a crit success.
Cool.
And because Tripodometer knows how to fly anything, it doesn't even matter that you are now taking
Built
control.
like a steakhouse. But she flies like a bistro.
I am going to throw that previous hitch that I've been back pocketing for now.
Hey, no, everything's fine.
No, it's fine because you do great. You like at the control, like this thing is now meant to fly away. So you begin to fly away at unbelievable speed for the size of a ship like this. However, Killsphere is still outside. So Killsphere is getting left behind a little bit, but you are now hauling ass. And you're halfway through the clock already to get to the getaway. But Killsphere is now bringing up the rear.
So outside, Killsphere is going to hitch a ride on one of the fighters that's zooming back towards the casino and use that centrifugal force to get back in the same hatch they left.
Okay, so you want to like almost fire like a grappling type thing and hook onto one?
Yeah, basically like magnet onto the side of one and then demagnet at the right moment.
Okay, let's call this, I'm going to make this scramble because that's a lot more fun. Desperate.
Oh dear. Okay.
Desperate great effect.
Desperate great. Oh dear.
No, it's a good thing. This is a big risk, big reward situation.
All right. Let's see what happens.
I think I found the dice that work for me, by the way. So I put all the others away and I'm relying on these 3.
Yes, I got a 6.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got 6?
Yeah.
Yep. Killsphere is very good at what Killsphere does, and paint us a word picture for this beautiful moment.
So Killsphere is just randomly lobbing nails at planes outside, apparently. And then they notice the casino start to fly away. And they go, hey, wait, no, hey, hold on. And then sees one of the fighters is swooping in for an attack run on the casino. So Killsphere sort of drops down through space, goes straight into the cockpit of that ship, and just distracts the pilot enough so it keeps them on the same sort of path, and then uses the forward force of that fighter to sort of propel themselves forward and then kind of gently lob themselves back into the hatch they went out of, just like the torpedo in Star Wars or a basketball.
One or the other, whichever reference works best for our listener.
They're sports fans. They're sci-fi fans. I mean, for everybody,
BB, still working on that EMP.
Yep, it's gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Did not realize the sort of. Well, do I get a bonus for the chips I brought? I brought microchips.
It was a hacking kit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not unless you can give me a great reason for it.
Well, see, here's the thing. They're overpowered and they're black market. So maybe there's a way for, like, I've bought almost like it's kind of like in, I guess, Ralph Breaks the Internet, where it's like a virus that eats the virus.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. How about if you want to like kind of supercharge this clock? These are black market overclocked chips, so it's going to be a big risk, big reward type thing. But you can absolutely give it a shot.
That's a hack, then, right?
Yeah.
That's not rigging it.
No, let's still keep it rigged because it is the physical of it. So this will be a desperate with a great.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, it's a 4.
Cool.
It's not great.
Once again, you're doing what this system was not designed to do, and you jam these black market chips in there, and I'm going to give you 3 instead of the 2 you'd get for that. But this time, there is a much larger explosion. And
singe half my fur off?
No, I think that because it was a desperate roll, you blew out one of the engines on the casino. So you are now being pursued, and you are starting to crash towards Lucky Luna.
Thank you for listening to Good Chaotic. The Good Chaotic crew is Châu Kate Lê, Ben Paddon, Riley Silverman, and Michael Nixon. Our GM is Dan Peck. Our theme music was created by Daphne Sacklines. Follow us on social media at Good Chaotic Pod, or join us in our Discord to hang out with other fans, share fan art, and talk about the episodes. If you'd like to help support the show, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts, or by becoming a patron at patreon.com/goodchaoticpod. And also, tell your friends. It really helps us get the word out and get new listeners. Until next time.